Alright, so I had gone to a place in Pangot, which is near Nainital, to learn about sustainable architecture and how to make houses out of renewable resources, out of things that can breathe. Mud is one of the examples. And after that, I was on a backpacking tour to a lot of places, and I came to Rishikesh just to end my trip. And I lodged in a place that I hadn't lodged in before. This is called Sheela Mohan Palace, I think. Yeah, it's near Lakshman Jula. It's a very beautiful place. The room has an aviary attached for pigeons. Very beautiful. I think the concept is remarkable. And a beautiful balcony. And there are the pigeons. A very well ventilated area. And I met the owner of the place. He runs an organic shop downstairs. The only kind of organic shop that I've ever seen. Every herb, everything that you could possibly want, any Ayurvedic herb, not just Indian grown, things that aren't found in India also. So inherently Siddha medicine, herbal medicine, plant medicine. He is a multi-dimensional being, a multi-talented man who's made this entire place. I'm on the sixth story. So I just want to show you the architecture of the place and show you this multi-dimensional being and how he has made it. Again, he has no degree in architecture, and yet he has curated this place very lovingly. He's made it with the precision of an architect without any architectural degree. This is a very, very tiny corner. I think it's one of those places where I could spend a year and still not find all that there is. Concrete is used very sparingly. A lot of metal work. That's a bridge that connects this area to the other area. That's a metal bridge. A ramp. So as you can see, a brilliantly done area. It's a living space. Everything is living over here. That is a yoga studio inside, but I'll take you to the other side before I... There is so much that has been incorporated. For example, that table, that dining table, is almost 40 years old. And it was in his house for a very long time. Now he's incorporated it over here. This is a baby's cot that has been in his house for a very long time. A lot of children have grown up in this. And dogs too, I think. So there is so much. That's a Monstera vine that is going out of... Again, as I said, this must be the 6th floor because I was on the 7th. And this is the bridge. And this place is so big. As I said, you could spend a year or so and still not find out all that there is. There is so much attention to detail that has gone into this place. That's the aviary. And I think this is a floor higher than mine. Either this is the seventh or that is the seventh. It's all being built. It's constantly being built for the past 16 years, I think. There's an old saying that a house is only complete when the owner is dead. As long as the owner is alive, it's constantly being built. Because it's living. It changes as new people are born and the old people die. What a picturesque location to sit here and watch the Ganga. So much has been incorporated from materials that otherwise would not have been used at all, discarded, maybe even thrown away. Again, this is just one of the levels. This place is so massive. I don't think I've ever stayed in a place like this. And it's still surprising, the kind of... It just flows from one to the other. It just flows. You know, it's one concise ecosystem within itself. That is a yoga studio. It's locked. That's my bag and my danda. You have full grown trees that are growing inside. Sixth floor, I think this is the sixth floor. Yes, for a person who's had no experience in architecture and just follows the intuitive gut instinct of what looks good, where, what goes where, constantly changing. I think it's one of the best properties I've ever lived at, stayed at. It feels like home. Such is the energy of the place. It feels like home. It's still building. Can you imagine? 16 years and it's still building. So a beautiful place. I'll highly recommend, if anyone is here in Rishikesh, stay here. I will also make a video of the organic shop that Uncle runs and maybe an interview with him as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Highly, highly recommend. The best place I've ever stayed at. And it's less because it's less like a building. It's like a living organism. Everything is living. Right? There's few dead things and more alive things over here. So yeah, I think I will make a video with Uncle now. Hold on to your horses.